right now, the bet that will obviously interest you is the college football champion in 2027. I hate to inform you right now, according to the betting markets, the favorites are Ole Miss in Texas.
Garbage.
Okay? Notre Dame, who is your bitter rival, is at a 20% chance.
Oh,
Your
really?
beloved Hurricanes, who were in the national championship
Yeah.
last year, are all the way down in ninth place at 5%. The market is saying Notre Dame has a 4-time chance higher to win the national championship than your beloved Canes. What are your thoughts on the Canes getting no love, 5% chance according to the market?
Well, the three teams you said was Notre
Ole
Dame,
Miss,
Ole
Ole
Miss.
Miss, Texas, Notre Dame. Those are three of the highest.
I do know we beat Ole Miss. I
Okay.
do know we beat Notre Dame. I do know we go to Notre Dame November 7th, and we will beat them very badly in their own stadium, and I will be there to witness it. Miami, look, I'm telling you, here's the thing about experts in football is they used to be, there are no experts in football. I don't care if you work for ESPN, Fox, whoever you work for, because they were experts in the past because they had more information than us. Now we have the same information they have.
Oh,
And
you know as much as Kirk Herbstreit. You're
I
putting
know about Miami. I know more. I know more than Kirk Herbstreit about Miami,
Okay.
and I will put money on that. So when you're covering every sport, there's no way producers are telling you what to say. That's why you hear the same narrative on every sports show about a team because they're all just regurgitating the same thing. Me on
But
my
just to be
podcast,
clear, when I say these are the favorites, this is not the experts saying it. This is
Oh, no,
according to
this
the
is
betting public. This is the people putting their money down, saying they think Ole
yeah,
Miss,
and
Texas.
that's my point. The people don't know what they're talking about. Because the
Okay.
people don't specialize in Miami. I am telling you this. What are the odds of them winning? Like how much? If I put down X number of dollars,
It's at 5%, so you would 20x. So if you put down $100, you would win $2,000 on that.
if I put down $20,
No, if you put down $100, you would win 2,000. Because it's a 5% chance, you reverse it, so it's a 20x increase. Like 5 goes
I am
into
about to
120
put it down.
times.
I don't
So
know how to play that market you're in, but I'm about to give you $1,000. I do know that because
$1,000?
mark my words, Miami will win the national championship this year. This year,
Wow.
1,000%. And mark my words, if you're a betting man, another great bet to have that's not a part of Poly Market, Mark Fletcher, the running back for Miami, it's hard for a running back to win the Heisman, but he's 15,000 to 1.
Okay.
I would put some money on that just in case it hits. I'm gonna put
We're
1,000.
gonna have
on
to
that.
have you back like in October, November, in the middle of college football season to discuss where he's at in this Heisman market because that's fascinating insight. But okay, let's just rewind and talk about last year because last year Miami was 10th team into the college football playoffs. People were arguing they shouldn't have even been in. They ended up going on the road, winning 4 road games, won 4 games as an underdog, ultimately to make it to the championship, host the championship game in their city at Hard Rock Stadium, only to lose to Indiana, of all programs, led by the biggest dork ever to play the quarterback position. Wonderful athlete. Fernando Mendoza seems like a great guy, but what a cheeseball. And for Miami, a program built on swagger, intimidation, cockiness, to have that kind of run and lose at the hands of Fernando Mendoza. What are your thoughts to end the season?
It didn't matter to me because we didn't think we would make it that far. So everything we did was an accomplishment and we celebrated. And honestly, that game was one. If I'm talking about, you hear about college betting, these players betting, our tight end just whiffed on that punt. We blocked that. If they don't block that punt, we win the national championship. We were that close. So we don't care. We know though this year we're winning. We have expectations this year.
Well, that's the problem. Last year, you guys were kind of playing with house money. Now there's a bit of a target on your back, and it seems like the betting public is not respecting your chances.
This team is different, and the public don't know what they're talking about. The public has no idea because they thought Miami shouldn't be in the playoffs. Notre Dame was plus 3,000 to make the playoffs over Miami. So that just shows you people that don't specialize in Miami, unlike myself, know the deal. I know what's happening. I know what's coming. Miami Hurricanes, national champions.
Okay, well, one other thing I just want to bring up as it pertains to the Miami program. Obviously, we now live in the NIL era where players are allowed to get paid. Miami historically has gotten penalized because they were paying players well before it was legal. Now
Who,
that
Miami? Miami or Alabama?
are you about to look me in the eyes and tell me that Miami wasn't paying people?
You didn't have to pay. I know players. They didn't get paid. They did not get paid. What they did was they ran Miami. They were at strip clubs. They were at all that. They were partying hard. But I can't say not one of them got paid. But the more of the Miami experience was when I actually talked to players. That's what they say. They say it wasn't about money, but they knew Alabama was paying players. Like
Who
actually
are the players
buying
you talked? Do you have any crazy Michael Irvin experiences? Did you ever meet Michael Irvin?
I can't talk about that. I can't talk about my personal experience with
Fair,
Michael
fair
Irvin,
enough.
DJ Williams, and all these players. I can't talk about that. But
I understand.
I do know they didn't get paid that kind of money. They got paid in other ways.
You talk about nights out with Michael Irvin, that whole family comic veneer is fading
Oh
real
no,
fast.
I've never been out with Michael Irvin. I'm just hearing stories. These are all being in conversations with these people and hearing the stories.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you an opportunity to do something because one other team high up in the public betting odds for a national championship is Ohio State. Who
No,
I know,
another
you
team we
don't,
beat.
I know you don't hate as much as Notre Dame, but the producer on this show, Rob, is a diehard Ohio State fan. So I just want to give you 10, 15 seconds to look directly in the camera and tell producer Rob, should Miami meet Ohio State in the college football playoffs next year, what is Miami going to do to Ohio State?
Miami will dominate Ohio State again like it did this year. You couldn't handle us up front. Jeremiah Smith, yeah, he's good. The best player in college football, but your quarterback's not there. He's weak. Your team is weak. You're going to get beat. You'll probably lose 2 to 3 games this year, to be honest with you. And you might not even make the playoffs, to tell you the truth. But Miami, we will be in the championship. We will win the championship. And if we do play it, I feel bad for you because it's going to be like last year. You thought you were going to win. Everybody said, the people said you were going to win. And like I said, the people don't know what they're talking about, do they?
Okay, so we obviously know where you stand, but just to make it crystal clear, Miami at 5% as of now will win the college football championship in 2027. Yes or no?
Yes.
All right.
And I will send you $1,000 because I can make some money.
You got it. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being on today.